Thank you. Okay, so anyways, Christmas is
Anyway.
So let's talk a bit about Christmas. So let's start to see some of the Christmas traditions in the UK that you probably know, but maybe not all of them. Okay. And then we do something that it could be even funny, because we are going to see Italian tradition for Christmas seen from an English point of view. So how English they know, what do they know about our traditions? If they are true or not. Now we start with the British traditions. Okay, celebrating Christmas in England. Okay, can you please read one slide each and we will discuss about them. Annalisa.
Christmas. Christmas is an important and popular festival in England. It's a Christian festival to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ on the 20.
Jesus Christ.
Huh?
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
On 25th December. Christmas Day is a national holiday in England and seen as time to spend with loved ones.
With loved ones. Okay, so remember that when you are reading a date, even if it's just written the day and the month, we are supposed to read the entire date with the ordinal number and the article. So here you should read on the 25th of December, even if the word the and of are not there. So you should read Jesus Christ on the 25th of December. Okay, so remember that popular doesn't mean is a bit of a false friend word, because it doesn't mean popular in the sense we mean popular, because in Italian to be popular means that is largely spread and loved by people. So that is the meaning of to be popular. For example, that guy is one of the most popular in the school. That means that is best loved in the school, ok? Per cui non è popolare nel senso del popolo, ma è popolare nel senso dell'amato.
Molto amato, sì.
Molto amato, molto famoso in senso positivo. Quello vuol dire popular in inglese. Tant'è che anche la pop music, popular music, vuol dire che è la musica che è la preferita dal maggior numero di persone. Per cui questo popular, che per me invece per noi ha due significati, sia questo quando diciamo è molto popolare, ma anche una cosa del popolo o popolino, anzi, no? Noi che abbiamo anche le case del comune, le case popolari, vanno bene, sono un po' accessibili a chiunque. Anche ai ceti più bassi, diciamo, è popolare per noi, no? Invece no, in inglese non ha quasi mai, non ha questo tipo di significato. Ok, so let's see the various traditions. Anna.
Religions and beliefs in England.
Beliefs.
Beliefs.
So you see, belief is the noun from believe. You probably know very well the verb to believe. But this is the noun, a belief.
A beliefs. In England, the Church of England is the established state church. meaning Christianity is its official religion. Just over half of the population in England are Christians.
Christians that are not Catholics. Okay, they're Christians,
Cristiani.
but no Catholics, of
Okay.
course.
Okay. There are also many more religions and beliefs that are practiced in England, including Islam, Hinduism, Sikhism, Judaism, and Buddhism. Buddhism. Some people who are not Christians will still join in with the celebration of the festival of Christmas in England.
Even because in England, Christmas is not actually a religious festival. It's just religious for a few people, because religious people, in comparison with the great part of people, are just a few. So actually, it's a non-religious holiday festival. Okay. So that's why everybody in England usually is celebrating Christmas. So even Hinduists, even because, you know, in England there are, especially in London, not in all England, but in London, real English people are just a few. Advent, Anna Maria. Anna Maria is here. So
okay.
Here, Anna Maria, but she's here. Advent, yes.
4 weeks leading up to Christmas and the birth of Jesus Christ is called Advent, which means the coming. During Advent, a special Advent wreath is used in Christian church services. The Advent wreath has 4 candles.
Yes.
One is lit on the first Sunday of Advent. Then a new candle is lit each Sunday, as well as the ones that have already been lit. To mark the countdown to Christmas Day,
Yes.
sometimes an additional 5th candle is lit on Christmas Eve
or Christmas Day. So this is actually what you found in all the Northern Europe countries, because in Germany it's the same. For example, in churches you got this Advent, and in Italy I don't think we do this Advent with candles. I don't know now because I am not attending churches actually, but I don't know.
Vrit? What is it?
Lit.
No, Vrit.
The
Advent.
This one is the wreath, as well as the one that you can hang on your door.
Ah, okay, okay.
No, the wreath.
Wreath.
Ok, la ghirlanda.
La ghirlanda, sì, sì.
Ok. Lit è acceso.
Acceso.
Ok, lit. From light to light, lit.
Lit.
Ok. Ok, Annalisa.
Advent. In homes during Advent, many children count down with their own Advent calendar. These are traditionally made from a card and have one single image with 24 doors that count down to Christmas Day. Behind each door is a picture that is related to the nativity scene. Nowadays, it is more common for Advent calendar. They have to have pictures of well-known television characters one each door, and to contain a little chocolate behind each door.
Actually, this is something that we also do, the Advent calendar, but there are so many varieties of them. For example, I got at my place one for my son that is with chocolates, and another one for my husband that is with tea. Each day you got a window, a bag of tea. Then you can have everything. In school, we do Advent calendars made of cards with a cardboard, and then you open or you just draw them, or you just, another very common things that usually parents do, they hang on a wire some little bags, 25 or 24. This is depending on what you want, because usually they should be 24, but there are some people that they are preparing 25 pockets or windows, okay, for the Advent calendar. Okay, Anna.
Okay. The Nativity. The Nativity is the traditional Christian story of Jesus Christ's birth. The Nativity story explains that Mary gave birth to baby Jesus in Bethlehem in a stable alongside her husband Joseph. An angel called Gabriel shared the news with the shepherds. Shepherds. And the shepherds.
Yes.
Cosa sono? With the shepherds, cos'è?
Go on, go on.
Ah, ok. E le magi, scusate, ma viene fuori una voce da africana. Also known as kings or wise men, who all came to visit Jesus, bringing gifts. They all knew where Jesus was because they followed the star to find him.
Find him. Yes. Okay. So gave birth a stable, of course, you know where the animals usually are.
Stalla.
A stalla.
Yes.
Stalla.
An angel called Gabriel shared the news with the shepherds. The shepherds are all the people that are in charge for the sheep.
I pastori.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
You know, it's even a very common surname, but you know, surname, a lot of, especially English surname, they do come from jobs. So you got shepherds, you got tailor, you got what else? I don't know, Smith. Smith, of course, is it's a job. The Smith. And besides colors, and so we got so many surnames that they came from jobs. Come bringing gifts. Okay, the Magi, you know, the king. Actually, they are called the wise men. The three wise men. Yes, they followed a star. What kind of star is it? You know the name in English?
In English, Stella Cometa?
A comet.
A comet.
A
comet star.
Comet star. Yeah. Okay. Anna Maria.
The Nativity. This story is remembered in many people's homes through the display of a nativity scene. Each has more models of the stable and each character in the story. Many primary schools in England perform a nativity play just before Christmas. The children play the characters, often performing the songs and the dances. To an audience of parents.
So actually, in England, even now, they don't do a lot of what we call il saggio di Natale, saggio di fine anno, that we don't do now, of course, for COVID problem, but we did. But for Christmas, it's very common to do the nativity play. So any kind of school, usually they are for primary school, up to kindergarten, up to primary school, they organize the nativity play. Just usually is on the 24th. Because remember that the big day in England is not the 24th, but the 25th. So the 24th actually they do something similar. In a film that I hope we are going to watch together, that Anna Maria here, she knows very well, that is Love Actually. Do you know the film Love Actually?
Yes.
Yes, okay. There is one of the last moment is on an activity play in a school. I don't know if you remember it. Do you remember?
No.
So it's time you watch it again. You have to watch the film again. Yeah.
When?
Voi lo conoscete questo film? Lo avete visto magari in
Yeah,
italiano?
I've never seen this film.
You have never? Never?
Never.
So that's the time to watch it. Be prepared because it's quite long. It's 2 hours and 15, something like that. But it's really easy going. It's easy to understand. It's almost played in British English. So it's quite easy to understand, especially because we've got all the subtitles, so there's no problem at all. And it's full, really crowded with actors, and they are all representing a story. So they are all English, more or less, stories that are happening around Christmas Day. Before, some days before, up to the end, the final is on Christmas, of course. You don't remember it? Non te lo ricordi proprio? L'abbiamo visto insieme a Natale, il film di Natale. Ma sì, l'hai visto, quello col primo ministro. Vabbè, lo rivedi.
Lo rivedi?
Lo rivedi.
The next Monday?
Next Monday, yeah.
Next Monday?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. The first film we watched one because it's really nice. If you can't participate to the community vision altogether, let me know because I can give you hints to watch it on the internet or on I think it's on Netflix or on Prime, Amazon Prime as well. And it's something with kids. Yes, I think you can watch. Annalisa, with your kids, you can.
Okay.
Yes, with your kids, you can, because your kids, they are small but grown. Okay. And Anna doesn't have any problem with small kids.
No.
Okay, and you as well.
Wait.
Yeah. Are there any
Wait.
news? No news?
Eh?
Are there-
No news.
Yet?
No.
Okay, we cross our finger. Okay, Annalisa.
Decoration. It is traditional to put up a Christmas tree, which is often a real fir tree.
Yes, fir tree.
In homes in England to celebrate Christmas. The tree used to be decorated with real candles, but now most Christmas trees are adorned with fairy lights, bubbles, and tinsel.
Yes.
An angel or a star is most commonly put on the very top of the Christmas tree.
Okay, so these are common words for Christmas, but probably they are just words that are not used during other period. So the fir that you can easily understand that is the abete. Okay. And they used to be decorated with real candles, but can you imagine with a real fir fires?
My cats are not agree.
Also my cats.
Yeah. So,
In fact, my tree is here.
but does she go there?
No, non lo
She's not
guardo.
interested in.
No, non è interessato.
And what about yours, cat, Annalisa?
My cat loves my cat loves the Christmas tree, plastic Christmas tree.
Ah, she loves it. Yeah.
They also no, it's also heat.
Yeah, they try to go
Yeah.
inside.
Oh, heat, mangiano.
Si mangiano le palline.
No, no, le palline, i finti angeli di pino di plastica.
Sì.
So yes, I know that they are so much loved by cats. Anyway, fairy lights, the fairy lights, because they are bubbles. Sometimes you can also find the word balls, but actually they are not balls, they are bubbles.
Bubbles.
Yes. And tinsel. That I don't know even, these are tinsel. I don't know even.
I fili.
Festoni nastri?
Fili dorati.
Yeah, we don't have a real name in Italian. Anybody is calling it on his way.
I fili dorati.
I fili dorati.
Fili dorati.
Fili dorati.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tinsel. And at the top, they don't have the point. We in Italy we used actually have a star as well, but also an angel. Some people. Decoration, Anna.
Front doors in England are often adorned with wreaths.
Yes.
And inside the home, a bough of mistletoe, bag of mistletoe is hung. In England, it's also cast. Mistletoe.
No, just T, you don't pronounce it. You just pronounce the second T. Mistletoe.
Mistletoe.
Yes.
Mistletoe. Okay. In England, it's also custom to hang lights and put up Christmas decorations on the first day of Advent and remove them on the 12th night. The Church of England believes this is the 5th on January.
Good, perfect. So you see, even for the Christmas tree, in many American films, you see that people are going to buy the tree on Christmas Eve. This is in America, not in England. In America, I think it's tradition that they can look for the Christmas tree on Christmas Eve, the 24th of December. In England, no, they do the Christmas tree when they do the decoration. So they start the 1st of December, actually. But yes. But actually, for commercial reasons, they start in the shops, in the streets. They start to put lights on even in the beginning of November. Okay. Yeah. So by the 1st of December, everything is ready.
Okay.
After Halloween. After
Yes.
Halloween.
After Halloween, they start with Christmas.
Mhm.
Yes, but this is happening since, I mean, years and years ago. It's not a recent thing. I remember even when I was living there more than 30 years ago, I remember that in November, there were all lights everywhere for Christmas in November. Okay, but they had to remove everything by the 5th of January. So the 12th night, what for us is La Befana,
Uh-huh.
that exists in England, but they got the 12th night. The 12th night because they start counting from the 25th of December, and there are 12 days, 26, 27, 8, 9, 30, 30th, 31st, 1, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Okay, so between the 5th and the 6th of January. So it's an important date as well, because it's just the closing down of the festive holidays. Visiting church, Anna Maria.
Very important part of the celebration for many Christmas is
Christians.
Christians.
Yes, this is Christians.
Is going to church on Christmas Eve,
Eve,
and Christmas Day to give thanks and
worship God.
God. This is done through singing carols and joining together in prayer. Some families will often dress in their smart best clothes to attend the Christmas Day
Church service. Yes, of course, this is valid only for Christians. And as I told you, they are not the majority of people in England. Probably in the province around outside London, there are a bit more. Okay, so words that you could, Eve and day, you know, the difference between the Christmas Eve is the 24th. So Eve is every day is before an important one. Okay, so
Vigilia.
Eve means Vigilia.
Okay.
Christmas Day, give thanks and worship, adore God. This is done through singing carols. So we don't have a translation because we say Christmas songs. They are carols. In old Italian, I know that somebody say le carole.
Yeah, sì.
Because it's an old word that I don't know if it's coming from English or some other languages, probably some northern languages more than English, and join together in prayer. Families will often dress the smarter clothes. This is not true, actually. They dress
No.
smart word, smart clothes. Okay, and carols, Annalisa.
Singing carols. A carol is a special Christmas hymn that is sung during Advent and Christmas time. Carols tell the story of the Nativity, and some spread the message of wishing joy and peace to everyone. Carols are often sung in churches, but sometimes they are sung by choirs in the towns and streets of England to raise money for charities at Christmas.
At Christmas, yes, at Christmas, or when they go like in Halloween, a lot of kids, they go around asking for money, knocking at the doors of the neighborhood. But this, of course, not in big cities, but they do like at Halloween, they're asking for trick or treat here, there, but they sing carols. Okay. And the feast. What is a feast?
Feast.
Do you know the Grinch? Do you know the Grinch? The Grinch.
Yes.
Yes, you know the Grinch. That is
the Grinch. Yes.
feast. That is a big. How can you translate feast? Let's see the
Banchetto, cioè buffet, cioè, vabbè, qualcosa.
banchetto. Feast is banchetto. Okay. Okay. Who is Anna?
Christmas Day feast. In England, an important part of celebrating Christmas is to share a Christmas Day meal with family. It is the tradition to eat a roast meal with a turkey or goose, roast potatoes, gravy, and cooked vegetables. Special desserts such as Christmas pudding, pudding,
Mince pies.
mince pies, Yule log, and Christmas cake are eaten.
Okay, so let's get into more detail. First of all, the Christmas Day meal that is called usually Christmas lunch or Christmas dinner, because actually there's just one meal during the day. So this is depending on families. Some families, they do this Christmas for lunch, but let's say late lunch, because usually they should go to church before and then coming back and then having the lunch. But anyway, usually the lunch is not before 2, 3 o'clock. And they stay there, but they don't have, of course, dinner usually, or they do it late. When I say late, that means at about 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Yeah, it depends on families. It depends on their traditions.
In Naples, we start in morning and we finish in the night.
Also one day, it's also once, but
all the period.
starting at
We
12,
start
finishing at
24.
8. No, at 10.
And, finished in 5 January.
Yeah, you immediately you fall asleep on the table when you are at the table, actually. Yes. Okay. The menu is it's not so fantastic according to our traditions, but for English people it is, because you know they don't have so much care on cooking. So, the roast meal is usually a turkey or goose, and the turkey is stuffed. It's all stuffed with something, you know, is different from the American turkey that is stuffed with chestnut and something like that. It's a different kind of stuffing, and it's with you put some pork, something like that, bread. But if you are curious, you can have a look to some recipes for this turkey. And usually you need some hours to cook it. Roast potatoes, that usually they are big roast potato, cut but in very big pieces. Gravy is important, is essential. The gravy is the sauce that is going on the meat and on the vegetables. And the vegetables, usually they are the baby carrots or carrots and the Brussels sprouts, because yes, the Brussels sprouts are essential in a British lunch, Christmas lunch. I know that not all the people likes it. This is something even very much used in England, that are small sausages, and they are wrapped into bacon.
Okay.
Okay, and they are roasted as well. Then for dessert, Christmas pudding, you know, the Christmas pudding for the name, of course. But do you know this origin was a very poor dessert, because it was made with the remains of the stuff that you have at home. So with bread, pieces of old bread, and dried fruit like nuts, and very important was, but they don't use it anymore so much, plums. Okay, they put plums in it. And mince pies, despite the name, they are desserts, because mince usually is the meat that is minced, carne macinata. Okay, but they're not. They are desserts. They are like little tarts made with fruit. They're very nice. Those Yule log, the Yule log is, you can find it even here, because it's a log. Do you know what is a log? A piece of wood. A log is a piece of wood, the one that you usually put into the fireplace for the fire.
Ok.
Il tronco.
Il legnetto.
Legnone. Un tronco.
Legnone.
Tronco, okay. Made of chocolate and with some, I think, just the
okay.
we have the tronchetto as well. Un tronco di cioccolato.
Sì.
It's very typical for English tradition. And various Christmas cakes like the gingerbread biscuits, the gingerbread man biscuits, and something like that. And the Christmas cards, important tradition. Anna Maria.
Christmas cards. Christmas is a time to show loved ones how much you care. So Christmas cards are often given to family and friends.
Yes.
Christmas cards in England usually have a picture of Father Christmas, Christmas decoration on the nativity scene, and often contain the words, seals of greeting or wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
So you see, even the name of Santa Claus is much more American, because in England it's much more common to say Father Christmas.
Father Christmas.
Yes, but Santa now is everywhere. All over the world is called Santa. And now, of course, with the advent of the internet, the Christmas cards, they are not so common anymore, but it's an old tradition, because usually you send the Christmas cards not to just to the people that are far away, even to your neighbor, your mother, your sister. You send Christmas cards to everybody. You don't do a lot of presents, but Christmas cards, yes, you do. And then usually you hang them in your in your living room, or if you have a fireplace, on the fireplace. I mean, you just show them up, the Christmas cards. And you know, in England they were even shops that they were just selling cards, not just Christmas cards, but cards, because cards were very popular. Now, of course, they are, you got the digital card. But, yeah, but a lot of people, they still maintain this tradition, sending, even because the mail service is quite efficient. So you send a card today and they receive it tomorrow. Here you can send your Christmas card now and they receive it next year probably. So, so that's even why probably it's not our tradition. Okay, Annalisa.
Father Christmas and parents. No, presents.
È presente.
Christmas gifts are often given to family and friends, just as the magic gave baby Jesus gifts when he was born. In England, on Christmas Eve, many children prepare for the arrival of Father Christmas by hanging a stocking or sack in their homes. It is believed that Father Christmas travels on a sleigh pulled by reindeer on Christmas Eve night. He goes down the chimney in each house to deliver presents to every boy and girl who has been good. It is common for children to write to Father Christmas on the countdown to Christmas to ask him for a particular present. Presents that are not from Father Christmas are labeled and laid under the Christmas tree, ready to open on Christmas Day.
So what is happening is that not all the presents they came from Father Christmas. And usually they are small presents and they usually are in the stocking. The one that we give to La Befana, they don't have La Befana, so stockings are for Father Christmas to be filled in, and usually are more, you know, candy canes, sweets, and small things, or if you've been bad, coal. Of course, they use the coal as well, or the sweet coal, like we do for the Befana. And so all the other present is normal that they say this is from mommy, grandmother, uncle, aunt, but the Father Christmas ones is the magic that you are bringing, and usually they are in this. Of course, not all the houses and flats they got the fireplace now, but they used to hang them at the bottom of the beds. You know, at the bottom of the beds, they just hang all the stockings. And they are usually open on Christmas morning, before, yes, before lunch. Okay, that was something. Then, if you wish, I got even something else. Let me see.
The film,
Yes.
the last year,
Yes.
we see Mr. Bean.
Yes, the short film.
Mr. Bean.
Yes, Mr. Bean. Yeah, Mr. Bean. We watched last
I
year.
remember
Yes.
Mr. Bean.
But that was a short one.
Okay.
Okay, a short one. But Love Actually, with all the stories together. Yes, you've been. Yeah, yes, I'm sure.
Okay.
I'm sure you did. You will see it because it's okay. Christmas in Italy. What do they say? What? Okay. Is this one? Christmas in Italy. Yes, it's this one. Okay, let me share with you. Because this is made by a British. Okay, so you see, we got La Befana.
La Befana?
Yes.
La Torre di Pisa.
Of course. Origins, they are more or less the same. So Italy is a very religious country. The Pope, the leader of the Catholic Church, lives in Rome, and this is true. This is true. The word Natale means day of the birth, Dari Natali, of course, which helps the people remember the importance of the birth of baby Jesus. At midnight on Christmas Eve, in every Italian Catholic church, a special Christmas Mass is held. Until here, it's true. Christmas Mass. La messa di
La
Natale.
messa di...
Mass. Do not say mass, perché è il caos di Natale sarebbe. Come si presta molto facilmente l'inglese ai doppi sensi, no?
Sì.
I giochi di parole sono eccezionali. Christmas tradition, the nativity scene, what we call... In Italy, most families prepare a Christmas tree and a nativity scene in their houses. Sometimes families pass down the figures on the nativity scene from generation to generation. Some can be centuries old, especially in the south of Italy, I think.
Yes.
The nativity scene is so popular that every million of little figures are sold. Every year, sorry. Some scenes can include small fountains, fairy lights, real grass, and even sound effects. I think that Annalisa can tell us more.
San Gregorio Armeno is the most important in the world.
Yes. Do you prepare it at home?
Corrado prepare our Christian, yeah.
Commenta.
Are they more? Is there a modern scene or old one?
No, traditional.
It's traditional, so like the Naples one. Because when I was, I mean, before having my baby, that I had more space, of course. I was preparing an nativity scene, but was typical Palestinian. So I had even the sand dunes and all the houses, they were Arabic. It was just an Arabic one. I should have somewhere, I don't know where, maybe at my mother place. It is also very popular for people to reenact the nativity in live nativity scene performances, normally in church. That is the things that is happening in Greccio, you know, where they are.
Presepe vivente?
Yes, yeah.
Mm.
Reenact.
Mettere in
Come
scena.
dire,
Far rivivere.
rivivere. Okay.
Far rivivere. This is horrible. They could have found a better picture. Wow, look at here, all the wires. It's not so nice, and all of them, all the shepherds are like this. And we don't like it. Look at even
la tenda.
Yeah, the tent is terrible.
Sta cedendo.
Yes. Okay, so this is the live nativity scene.
Annalisa è sparita.
Yes. Christmas meal. Oh, let's see what they say about Italian tradition. In Italy, the traditional Christmas meal includes fish and seafood. This is the Christmas Eve. They are not so precise. This is because, according to the Catholic tradition, Christmas is a time of remembrance and penitence. Yes, but just on the eve. Yeah. This means that food that was considered a luxury, like meat, it is to be avoided. This is to show respect and devotion for the birth of Jesus. But this is, I remember, they don't put it, but it's just on the eve.
Aspetta, Annalisa sta facendo vedere il suo presepe.
Oh, eccolo! Wait, because I want to make it bigger. Oh, Oh, this is a real one. Hola! Ciao Diana! Ciao! È bello! Oh, this is beautiful.
Yes.
Guarda, dai. Look at all the lights. You got a room for it. Just one room just for it.
And the cat?
And the cats.
And the cat cosa pensa del...
Sono contenta anche loro apprezzano.
Si divertono loro.
Loro preferiscono l'albero, però.
Ah sì?
Bellissimo. It's really gorgeous. All the lights and everything. But it's enormous. So you
Yes.
go for it. Do you have to make a move every time? Fate un
sì.
trasloco ogni volta.
Sì, diciamo fortunatamente va in un ripostiglio e spunta fuori solo. Quest'anno ha fatto compagnia a Diana quando era reclusa.
Piccola. È in forma comunque, l'ho vista bene.
Sì, fortunatamente sta bene.
Fantastica, grande Diana. And so this is Christmas meal. This is the night before, so on Eve. So, beh, non mi sembra molto da Christmas questo, comunque.
No, un po' sì.
Un po' di più.
Il baccalà fritto, dov'è il baccalà?
Non c'è il baccalà fritto, ma poi parlano solo di pesce, mentre invece il giorno di Natale noi non mangiamo il pesce.
Mangiamo il pesce, infatti.
La notte prima ci siamo
la
uccisi di pesce, ma il giorno dopo...
No.
Hanno una visione distorta gli inglesi.
Vediamo, sì, infatti, questo traditional Italian Christmas puddings are of different regional origins, of course. They are all very popular in Italy and in the rest of the world. The most famous are the Pandoro, a type of brioche. Brioche. Yeah. Panettone, a sweet bread full of nuts and dried fruit. Nuts. Are they nuts? In the panettone, the nuts.
Panettone.
No, dried fruit, because they are the raisins. Raisins. Yeah, or candy fruit.
Okay.
And torrone, nougat. Or even torrone.
And struffoli.
La Napoli.
Struffoli and mostaccioli,
roccocò,
ricciarelli, panforti, panettone. Okay, this is
panettone.
Pandoro it is. A small Pandoro. This is like this. It's a Pandoro like this.
Quelli a €1.
I mean, the characteristic of the Pandoro is that it's big like this.
Yeah.
Torrone. Ok, torrone. La Befana. La Befana is a little...
Ci sarà?
Yeah,
ci sarà al teatro?
Quest'anno no. Non ce la fanno fare. Lo so. Purtroppo. Sì, è aperto, ma ho sentito le ultime cose che probabilmente devi fare il tampone anche se sei vaccinato per entrare. Non lo so se adesso ce lo dico, ancora non ce l'hanno detto, ancora si può entrare solo con il Green Pass, però l'aria non la vedo molto. La Befana is a little old lady dressed in old worn out clothes who flies to the houses of Italian children on the 6th of January. Actually, it's the night between the 5th and the 6th. She will fill the Christmas stockings with small toys, sweet, and fruit. If the children didn't behave nicely during the year, she will fill the stocking only with coal. And this is true. Carbone.
Oh, carbone.
La Befana comes between the night of the 5th and 6th of January as an auspicious symbol of happiness and presents, just as the 3 kings brought gifts to baby Jesus on the same night. Yeah. Yeah. Non lo sapevo neanche. No, no, ho fatto l'abbonamento a questa non l'avevo ancora usato. Perché questo non è per bambini piccoli, è troppo complesso per i piccoli. Ok, this is, yes.
But why La Befana there is only in Italy?
Because I don't know, it's linked to Italian tradition. Probably we have to look for the Italian tradition, I think something regional.
Mhm.
This old lady, this is not a typical Italian place.
No.
Not at all. Not at all. Seems more American. Oh, this is
Eccola.
nice.
This-
Befana.
eh.
I should have my pictures. Okay, I have to send you my picture. I will send you my picture when I was a fantastic Befana.
Befana.
Annalise knows all the my Befanas. Unfortunately, now this year we cannot arrange anything about it. Okay, so the film. Let me see the film because I'm trying to give you one link for all the films, and it should be one link that you can enter directly without me opening you the door. Let's say the door. So even if you arrive late in the film, you can enter without disturbing anybody, okay, that are watching the film. So I'm giving you this link probably tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, and the calendar, you should have all the calendar.
Mhm.
But if you wish, I can send you the other calendar with all the films as well, even if I reserve the right of changing last minute if there's something that doesn't work. Okay, if
Okay.
you know, subtitles or this technical stuff, or if you suggest any film that you would like to see that are not in the list, let me know and we can see if we can provide and find out some films. I would say the next Monday we are gonna watch Love Actually. Okay, that I know by heart because
6:30 p.m.
yes, let me see the time because I don't have it here.
I think. Non mi
Okay.
ricordo. If I remember, it's 6 o'clock. 6:30.
Okay, I got in the. Okay, so open it. Okay. Of course, if you want to join even the kids film, in this case, you have to tell me because usually the kids are all coming here in the room in this place. But if you wish, I can connect the internet for them too. It's the same, no problem. But you should tell me before. So, okay. 23rd, I got the kids, not you. Yes, and at 5 o'clock this Thursday, I got the film for you.
5 o'clock?
Yes. This Thursday at 5 o'clock.
Ah, giovedì alle 5. Ah,
Yes.
ok. Questo giovedì, ok.
Questo giovedì. Questo giovedì. Ci siete?
Boh.
Va bene.
Vediamo.
E fai Love Actually. Questo giovedì.
Fare Love Actually o questo oppure lo faccio il 27 alle 18?
Alle 18, non alle 18:30. Ok, lunedì alle 18.
Lunedì alle 18, perché poi c'è di nuovo il 30 alle 5.
Quindi è lunedì e giovedì.
Il 3
Giusto?
gennaio che è li ho messi tutti comunque adesso lo risistemo il calendario e ve lo rimando con i titoli dei film, l'orario e sotto vi metto anche i link, così avete
Ok.
il link per voi. Per voi, ripeto, sarà un solo link. Per i bambini, invece, per questioni di sicurezza, facciamo un link per film, perché così non può
entrare
lo
qualcuno.
trovo un pochino più. E poi non è detto che sia necessario, perché se non c'è nessuno online,
Online non lo fai
per
neanche.
i bambini non lo faccio neanche online, però bisogna vedere le adesioni, per cui per i bambini me lo dovete dire se volete vedere, però se è perché ci sono dei bei film, sono bei, beh sì, ci sono i Disney, La Spada alla Roccia, Shrek, cose così.
Beh,
Insomma.
Paola, io ti dico che se lo fai per qualcun altro online, magari mi aggrego.
Ok.
Se invece lo devi fare solo per me, no, perché tanto...
Se loro hanno voglia di vedersi il film in inglese, che magari stanno, non lo so, dai nonni e si stanno annoiando e vogliono vedere un film in inglese, cioè collegati, faglielo collegare con i loro telefoni, con quello che gli pare a loro, insomma, tranquillamente. Una volta che hai il link, tu lo puoi tradurre a chi vuoi, voi studenti.
Certo.
Ok? A vostri amici e parenti stretti. Ok, ragazzi.
Ok.
Allora, detto ciò, con questa meravigliosa luce di Annalisa,
Sì, a
A
quest'ora
quest'ora arriva il raggio di
arriva
luce.
arriva questa luce così un
il
po'
fascio.
bellissima, che va bene in finale, no?
Sì.
Molto natalistica. Così sei proprio che sei molto mistica, ci piace. Ok, ragazzi, vi auguro ogni bene.
Altrettanto.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Ci vediamo stasera.
Perché sui vostri gruppi vi manderò un sacco di cosette stupide sul Natale. Ok?
Va bene.
Oggi, anzi, ancora oggi non vi ho mandato niente, ma vi manderò almeno una frasetta di una canzone, ve la devo mandare.
Va bene.
Chiudete. Tacciatevi, ma a Natale deve essere così, almeno questo.
Infatti.
Big kiss, bye
Bacio,
bye.
bacio,
Bye.
ciao, auguri a tutti
Auguri a
se non vi
tutti.
vedo.
Bene.